Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Kamighalia Pradesh Congress Committee mentakasngi kehenrio terik unaitung arajar arpusau kalapin kup buram kerpang ya UMP kaseng usaleng sangma. Hagani kasngi le dan rengkat lang Presiden ke Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee ubak Vincent H. Pala nang ta ki Working President ki General Secretary ki MPCC ki nongelam ki District Bapher ke Jilla madru ki pajba nong Kershan. Nakaliang pa Vincent habakran nagani kasngi ula ay kubulay kerpang ki pajba ka rilom garo ki bala ay ka Jingkershan ya kaseng Congress badru ki bala Punjab ya ukurtong usaleng sangma watla udon tang marweiru. Ula ongru bakumu Presiden usim ke Jingkyrkhu halor ke Jingrem haki election MP baru ongru bakumu nongyalam kintang yai Jingtrei Shitom ban pej ya ka kia ka Jong ki pajba. Ula ongru bakaseng kat sapan klan susu iki samla na kaseng di ban long kum ki nongyalam ha ka bakin saai ka Jingkyrkhu iki samla ban keren pajba namar kaladon kam shibu ni ki samla na kaseng ban long ki nongyalam haki snam di ban wan. Nakaliang usaleng habakren dengan kasngi uloong baro ke Jingkyrkhu Jong Blei namar wat atang marwei Henry uyok pat ka Jingjop lembah ka Jingkershan Jong ki pajba. Uloong ru bahaki snem ki bala dep hakapor balong menteri rangba Dr. Mukul Sangma ula persang ban penyeng jala upara upersa bat ka lok ru Henry Kimshim layo ya ka Jingjop. Uloong ru maka deka hok baki nongelam ka seng Congress Kim artati ni u ban job Henry ke Jingtrei Shitom Jong Presiden ke MPCC ubak Vincent H. Pala nang ta ke Working President ke Deborah Marak bat kiwei kala penlong yu ban job wat lah harilum garo u job MLA tang marwei ru.
Followed by the West Hills District Congress Committee. Please come to stage after Eastern West Hills District Congress Committee. East Hills District Congress Committee to come forward, please.
I remember when we planning to select a candidate from Karohils. We all thought that Madame Deborah will contest. But Madame Deborah is so clever. She said, no. We should allow Salem to contest, and I'm very sure that he will win. So thank you, ma'am, for your suggestion. When I was traveling with Salem to Delhi, trying to convince him to fight the election, I was worried whether he will fight or not. So thank you, Salem, for agreeing to it. Today, when I sat near you, I remember God has a plan for everyone and a time for everyone. I also stand here to say sorry because I lost the election. I take a full responsibility for the loss of the election. I do agree with the President of the Youth. We need to look back. We need to think about the party matters. We need to work. But let us also remember that a failure is a stepping stone towards a success. Everyone here, be it Baroni, be it Gazel, be it Kom Deborah, be it Penchingai, at one point of time, we won the election, we lost the election. But we never give up hopes. We will go hard. So here also, I remember when I first took as the president, almost a year, we faced lots of challenges. People said that, Congress is a sinking ship. Congress has gone, will never revive back. When I went to Delhi, when I went to UP for a campaign, wherever we went, everybody says Congress is gone. Hundreds of my friends in the Youth Congress, in MPCC, left the Congress and joined to a greener side of politics. But today, with Salang's success on governance, the dynamic of politics in Meghalaya has changed. What was 5 years before, what was 5 months before, today is a different scenario of politics in Meghalaya. Our Congress voters has hopes. Our Congress voters are ready to work hard with a bigger energy, with a stronger dedications. I am very confident that in the coming elections, we'll work unitedly. Let gone is bygone, at the same time, let it be a history. There's no success without a failure, and it should be a lesson to all of us. I see many people who success because they had a failure in their life, be it in business, be it in politics. So science is an inspiration to all of us. I'm very confident. I was with him for a month in Delhi. At the beginning, I thought that he will not be able to adjust to Delhi because it was very hot. When we landed in Delhi, it was 52 degrees centigrade. But Salim could adjust better than me. We went to Parliament. The next day, I remember on 6th, Salim got all these things done. Be it ID cards, be it permission, so many things. I think he breaks record this time. Every MP can bring their friends to the Parliament with only 5 members of the family and friends. But Salim has got, I think, more than 11 or 12. It's a lucky man. We have here Praveen and Manish who help us. They have friends in Parliament, so they manage. So very grateful to Manish and Praveen who was throughout with me for the election also. I remember when 4 months before the election, Salang and me, we used to go at night begging people to join us. Please join us, let us win the election. All the MLAs begging people to join us. But those people laugh at us. But today, the same people begging us to come back to us. Why? Many of the parties, many of people, they fought election for their interests. Interest to do a business, interest to serve for a particular religion, interest to serve for a particular community, interest for their areas, interest for the constituency. But Congress is not only interest of the people, but an ideology which has made us today proud. Protections of minorities, protections of all types of faith and religious, protections with all sections of people as per the constitutions that brought back the Congress, and Congress will always remain. You can abuse, you can accuse anybody, any leader, but Congress will remain. I've seen when I went door-to-door campaign, village to village, area to area, I saw that many of the people who are doing a business or who are looking for profits, they look whether they are going to win or going to lose, or whether they form a government or not forming a government. But the reasonable people, especially those people who experience politics, they think for Delhi it's only Congress. But unfortunately, I lost the election because of many reasons. Our leaders have been purchased, our district presidents have been purchased, many of our leaders have been viewed, many of our leaders have been promised a different post. Some of them now are at a different post. MLAs have been taken away. So definitely target by the BJP and its friends, NPP, UDP, all into the Congress. They targeted us, but today, with Saleh's winning, I think they forgot themselves. And today I think it's high time for Saleh to repay what they have done to us in Karavis. When I went to Karavis for a campaign, one thing we should learn from Karavis. Out of 24 seats in Karavis, we lost every seat except Saleh. Except one. We thought that we will never come back in Karavis. But Saleh alone, he could manage to take all the youth of Karavis. I'm proud to tell you, today in Karavis, we have got the youth who are from IT, doctors, engineers, IM, and some of them even pilots, some of them even in the different. Today they all use their brain working together. We could manage to win the election, not only win the election, but manage to surprise the people of Karavis and Meghalaya also, to change the dynamics of politics in Meghalaya because of unity and hard work. So here also, I promised you, the moment I lost the election, I did it. I took a few of my guys to them, trained them. Today you can see all the backdrop. We just took a photo. All the computers, all in-house. We didn't have to hire people. All done by our youth. God has gone to really train them. And also now I organized that we are going to train around 80 of our youth. I've organized a program, of a 3-month program online. So I request everyone who are interested for public speaking, management of public, you should train our people. So I just had a program, just had an agreement with some of the companies, professional people, one of the best trainers in India. He will train them. He will be even the Mahilas, the youth, they're ready to train. Free of cost. It's not free, but I have to pay for it. I'll pay for it. It's very costly, but I'll pay for it for training our people. So we have to start from the scratch. I'm proud to say that here we have with us all our youth. We have computers engineers, we have doctors, we have IM, we have so many we have our youth now. We have to give them a space and a platform. You have seen Adrian, you have seen many of people who are in the Mahilas. We need to give them. I request the Mahilas to come forward. In the 2027, there will be a delegation. Please encourage your daughters, maybe sisters, brothers, neighbors. Please encourage them to join Congress. This will not only be for the area, this is not only for the party, but to serve humanity. We need many more leaders. We need not only leaders who think for themselves, not only leaders who think for the constituency, not only leaders who think for their community, but we need leaders who is a good leader who think for humanity, who think for overall for development. As of today, you see a minister will think only for his constituency. You see a sports minister will think only for his department. But we need leaders who think for overall development. Today you have seen the programs, anything you see, they concentrate on their own constituency. But as a Congress, the entire state belongs to us, whether we represent from any constituency. I've been to Kerala, I've been to many areas. It is not like in Meghalaya, very self-centered. But the politicians should be for all. We should work together, and I'm sure the dynamic of politics with the success of Saleh, I'm sure that they'll change. Now it will change not only in Meghalaya, it will change not only in Tura, it will change the entire Northeast.
My whole thanks goes to Sir Bala, Madam Deborah, who has really worked tirelessly in the first place itself to defeat TMC. TMC was really trying hard for themselves to get a ticket because there was an India alliance. For that, I would like to thank first Sir Bala and Madam Deborah, who has taken me to meet Madam Sonia Gandhi and all the other leaders from the center. And it was true for them also not to believe in me, being only member of the Legislative Assembly in Congress. When Mukul himself was the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, when he has put his all efforts to win the MP election Lok Sabha for his brother, could not win. When he fought for his own son-in-law, he couldn't make it through. When he fought even for his wife, he could not make it through. When he was a chief minister, just imagine, it was true on the side of the AICC to believe that we will not be a winner. That's why my own gratitude and thanks goes to definitely Sarpala and Mama Deborah, and definitely our MLAs who have joined with us to push a ticket for me. Ronnie, Charles, Manga, Gabriel, and everyone who has fought for me. 2 months back, I was not even I was just an MLA opposition leader. I never felt that I'll be here sitting and then talking to you as an MP. First, when I landed here, I was having a little cringe and a little excitement also. You know, feeling a little, how would you say, a little feeling different. Excitement in the meantime, feeling cringe. But all its blessings will be tomorrow. I'm so excited to be part of you and part of the system right now, so that I can at least open-mindedly speak about the truth, about the issues and agenda, whatever I felt to speak for us in the Lok Sabha election. I will definitely follow up whatever Sarpala has already taken up. For example, he has already talked about the INP on the floor of the parliamentary session itself. He has already talked about the 8th schedule on the floor of the House itself. So definitely I will be taking up, sir, and definitely continue to thank him. Those matters are really clear for us because we really need 8th schedule to be placed before us. Kasi kalau Jingtrei, definitely we require that one, and then that INP definitely I will pursue the matter even after your answers. I believe in you, whatever in your leadership capacity that you have led us. I believe in your innocency and simpleton. Maybe too much of simpleness has pulled you down, sir. Not because you have created polarizations or vacuum in the, and my special thank also to sir. Yesterday he called me, I told him that it would be better if we could organize in a simple, in a small chamber, because we might not be getting a lot of people the way we have seen today. I thought it might be embarrassing, sir. I was asking him, but he said, no, come. We have to organize in a better way. Show the people that we want something and we want to change something. You know, in the dexterity of the politics, we have seen lots of different things, ups and downs. When we talk about the idealistic movement, because of that few of our good leaders has lost. But realism and compromise should be passionately adopted. Then only we might be able to fight that idealistic movement. Sometimes when somebody acts in a different way, we tend to get scared because we are in a volatile situation. But the fact is that our Congress has been pushed so much that we are at the back at the wall right now. Now we have to start pushing back. As whatever our youth president has spoken, we are not going to give up just because we have lost here in Kashmir. This is our first step. We will push back, and definitely in 2028, our Congress is going to be ruling the team and ruling the government. And I'm sure that 200%, I'm assuring our team, not as a Congress, but a team from the Meghalaya, that definitely from our Congress will be ruling, and from our Congress there will be a seat. And definitely you can see. Not only in Meghalaya, But I believe, even in the national also, you will see in 2029 Congress will definitely come back with a larger number. Now, since most of the speaker has spoken lots, I don't want to make you my speeches by making you weird or making you tired or making you lazy. But I believe that whatever we will do, we will not do only for ourselves or only for our team, but for the state as a whole. There were a few lapses. That's why we have to recreate. Look at the vital prospect of our Congress. What was the reason why we have lost? We have to relook, rethink, and then revisit what were the areas where we have lagged. There's a lot of things I want to share with you. But if I continue to do that, maybe I might not be able to add it. So I was wondering which part to speak first. But since we are a family, we are from the Congress, we have to look back and rethink and revisit. What were the consequences? What went wrong? How the world vacuum was created? And what was the issue? Those things we have to reason it out. Now, lots of people have wondered why Saleng has come. Though Chief Minister, though the ministers could not defeat. It was the truth. It was the truth that they tried to put before the people. That's why realism matters. The truth matters. There's a good politics and a bad politics. When people were asking me, he has great politics, that guy has great politics. I was asking what kind of politics you were asking, what kind of politics you were talking. Is it a bad politics or good politics? You mean he's lying? He could have simply said he was lying or a liar. He was trying to cheating. That's why truth matters. My opinion in governance is because we try to spell the truth. The truth that is happening within our state, within our country. We never try to lie or make promises during our campaign. We just try to show the people what is happening and what is going on right now in our country, in our state. How we are being scammed, how we have been lying, how we have been cheated about the education system, about the health system, about the society, about the drugs, about the cheating the revenue, how they are being smuggled out of our state. So these are the areas that we are all trying to show the people, give them the truth. Nothing else more than that. So that's why even in the future, whenever we will have any kind of convention or any kind of meeting or any kind of issue pertaining to society, we try to spell the truth. And definitely, God will be along by us. We should not play politics as stated by the people. We should never play politics. I was telling everybody, I don't do politics. I hate politics. Being a politician, they were asking me, why do you like politics? Because I don't know politics. The kind you are mentioning about politics is something different, and my dictionary is something different. They were saying it's like an open dam, but it's not so. What is right, and if you give that things to the people, people will be happy. What is theirs, if you give it to the people, they'll always be grateful to you. So this is how we should step in, and then we should try to oblige for the people. Anyway, I would like to thank the organizers, especially the youth who has excited this program by giving us a beautiful song and giving us a beautiful lines. And I would like to thank the organizers the comparers who has passionately, beautifully made the comparer beautiful, and all the spokespersons and all the speakers and all my esteemed leaders. I respect you because you are my leaders and you have shown me the way. Thank you, all my uncles and aunties and my brothers and sisters and all my young friends, my students and my colleagues, especially my chief opposition leader, my MLA colleague Charles Gabriel, and then Sir Pala, and then NPCC committee and all. Thank you and God bless you all. Thank you.